Good morning from the city of Owerri. My name is Uwazurike. I want to talk about what happened yesterday at the Supreme Court. I never expected the Supreme Court to release Nnamdi Kanu. It wasn't the place of the Supreme Court to release someone charged with treason and treasonable felony. That's the place of the president. The case is not between the Chief Justice of Nigeria and Nnamdi Kanu. The case is between the state and Nnamdi Kanu. And when you talk of the state, you talk of the president as the #1 citizen of Nigeria. There is no way the Supreme Court can release Nnamdi Kanu without the consent of the president, without the president authorizing it. It's impossible. It has never happened. During our own time, it wasn't the Supreme Court that released me. It wasn't the Supreme Court that released Asari Dukubo. It wasn't the Supreme Court that released the Frederick Fashion. It wasn't the Supreme Court that released Kanu Adams. So when has the Supreme Court come to play here? Why must it be Nnamdi Kanu now that the Supreme Court must release? Even if you go back to the era of Chief Abopine Awolowo, was it the Supreme Court that released him? So why must, look at Sunday Igboho of yesterday, who was released from Benin Republic. Was it the Supreme Court that released him? Why must the Supreme Court release Nnamdi Kanu? People should stop deceiving us. The government should stop deceiving us. We are not children. The last video I made, I said that the Supreme Court is an arm of government. The federal government, the president can use the Supreme Court to release Nnamdi Kanu. He can release him on his own. But not to put it as if the Supreme Court doesn't release Nnamdi Kanu, then Nnamdi Kanu cannot be released. Nobody is expecting the Supreme Court to release him in the first place. We still expect the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu as Christmas gift to the Southeast. As they release Sunday Igboho, who is now enjoying with his family in, I think, Canada or Germany. They should release Nnamdi Kanu. What has the Supreme Court got to do with this? When you want to talk about insecurity in the Southeast, was it caused by Nnamdi Kanu alone? What about the sponsors? The politicians? Recently, President Bola Tinubu's official told us that they know the sponsors of insecurity, not only in the Southeast, but in the Northeast. Boko Haram. Where are these sponsors? Where are they? Where have you tried them to court? We are holding only Nnamdi Kanu. So Nnamdi Kanu is the only person that is causing the insecurity in the Southeast? Is that what you want us to believe? He single-handedly conspired within himself alone, without any other person. Don't deceive us, please. Don't deceive us. We still expect President Bola Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu. He's the only person that can do it. To enjoy with his family. He's been there for close to 3 years now. What has he done? What has he done? Sunday Igboho is also clamoring for Yoruba Oduduwa Republic. Nnamdi Kanu is clamoring for Biafra Republic. So what's the difference here? This one, you asked him to proceed to his destination, Germany. And this one, you abducted him to Nigeria to come and face trial. The Supreme Court Island said that because... Who are you really deceiving? Why are you not trying the sponsors of insecurity? Please release Nnamdi Kanu. Release him. Your hands are dirty, everybody. Your hands are dirty. I said it last time. When you are in government, the opposition will start doing all sorts of things to take power from you. They engage all these people you sponsor with arms and ammunition. By the time you occupy office, they will face you. You leave office, they will face the next people coming in. You are all involved. That's why you cannot bring those you say you know that are causing insecurity. Then you are projecting only one person, making him the scapegoat, as if he's the worst person, while all of you are involved. I don't want to talk about those. Nnamdi Kanu should be released. If I don't support Nnamdi Kanu's release, who should I support? What should I support? If you have the, like Sunday Igboho, was I not charged with treason and treasonable felony? Am I not charged? Was I not released? Was it the Supreme Court that released me? They are saying they should go back to the court, Federal High Court. To do what? To do what at Federal High Court? If you thought it was the judiciary that was supposed to release him, why didn't you release him when the Court of Appeal asked him to be released? Why didn't you leave him? Don't insult our intelligence. We are human beings. If you want to bring ethnic coloration to this, fine. Maybe it's an Igbo man. You want to hear it. Otherwise, why is Sunday Igboho that committed the same offense enjoying in Germany? Or maybe because his brother is not the president. Please, away with this Supreme Court nonsense.